Hello and a very good day everyone. So today we will learn on functions, formulas, pivot table using dealing with dates data. If you look over here, we do have a database, but what is my intention is I actually want to capture the functions regarding with dates. Basically, I want to know the date, the type of date, the month, the quarter, and also the year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Control Spacebar, Control Shift equal. So the first thing is I want to know perhaps the day of the month. Maybe I want to know maybe like this one is the 1st and this is the 31st. So what function I will use is I'll use the day function. So day function, what it will show is basically it will try to retain the day of the month, whether the 1st, the 10th, the 20th or the 31st of the month. So I'm going to select this, I'm going to press enter. Of course, we can actually change this to a general format, or you can actually use the keyboard shortcut of Control Shift tilde. So if you don't know what is Control Shift tilde, this is the control button, this is a shift button, and this is the tilde. Okay, as over here. So I can press Control Shift tilde, automatically it will change to a general format. You can use your mouse, click general, or you can use the keyboard shortcut of Control Shift tilde. So this is actually knowing the day of the month. Okay, so I'm going to press here and then you can just double click and there you go. Next thing is what I want to know is I want to know what day it is. Maybe it's like a Monday or Tuesday and so on, because we have about 7 days. So I'm going to put here day. So what day it is? So I'm going to use a formula called text function able to actually help us to determine what day it is. So I'm going to select this and comma apostrophe, because I'm going to insert the letter, the word or perkataan. So I'm going to write D for day, and up to you whether you want 3 Ds. If just say you put 3 Ds, it will show you 3, the short form of day. But if just say you put additional D, it will show you the full form. So we get to know, okay, like this is Monday and this is Tuesday. Okay, now we have already captured the day. Next thing is I want to know the month. So you can actually use, okay, so this is month number. We can use this formula, month. Basically, this formula will determine whether it's the first month, second month, and so on. So I'm going to select this and I want to change to a general format. You can use your mouse, click over here, or like what I mentioned, Control Shift tilde. So it will help us to determine the month number. And then after that, I'm going to put here month name. So equal text, and then I'm going to select this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put here comma, apostrophe, and MMM. So if you put 3M, like I told you, it's a short form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change to another M. So we have a full form. And I'm just going to double click over here. And just like that, we have already captured the month number and also the month name. Next, I want to capture the quarter number. Basically, in 1 year, we have about 4 quarters. Like quarter 1, we have like January, February, March. So what I need to do is, the reason why I have a month number, because I want to divide with 3. Because 1 quarter, we have 3 months. So equal this and this answer over here. And because 1 quarter got 3 months, divided by 3. And if just say I do like this, so we can able to know, okay, this is quarter number 4, this is quarter number 1, and so on. But I don't want this. I want to show like quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3. So what I want to do is, okay, I'll use the formula of round up. Okay, round off means instead of showing me in decimal places, I want it to round up. So this number divided by 3. Why? Because 1 quarter we have 3 months. And then comma 0 because no decimal places. And just like that, we do have this data. What I want to do next is I'm going to put here apostrophe, because I want to write quarter, and shift 7. So now it will show me like quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, and here I'm going to put here quarter number. So basically what it can help us is it can actually help us to show here quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Next, I want to show the year function. So I'm going to put here year equal the year and select the particular date, and then you can just double click. There you go. So this will help me to actually use the functions. Basically what I did is I used the functions to calculate the particular date. That means the day of the month, the name of the day, and then after that the month number, month name, quarter number, and also the year. So these data help us. Maybe we want to say, okay, how many sales on month or the particular day or particular month or particular quarter. Now let's go to part number 2. So in part number 2 is a very tricky solution because the particular data doesn't operate on a normal calendar year. Instead, it is operating on a financial year that begins from October. Because if you look here carefully, the data starts from October and this thing. So because if I expand this, yes, we do have January, February, March. And when I expand this, we have October, November, December. Apparently what happened is, because in accounting, there are companies, they have a different financial year. A calendar year means it starts from January. A financial year means it can start from February, March, April, it can even be October. And this company ends the financial year on 30th September 2025. So from October to September it starts. So if just say I want to know a monthly data, month-on-month analysis, we want to know the total sales. So how I'm going to do is, as usual, in these particular cases, we will use pivot table. So I'm going to go to insert, click pivot table, and then I just press OK. So what I want to do is, like I told you, I want to do the month-on-month analysis. So I'm going to take the date and I'll take the total sales. Okay, so right now, yes, we do have this data, but I don't want the quarter. I only want the years, the months, and unselect the date. And what I can do is, over here, I will just change this into a proper format. So I'll just right click over here, expand. Okay, so I'm going to press expand entire field. So now we do have this data. And if just say you want to do a side-by-side comparison, so you can just go here, show in tabular format, and maybe I don't want the subtotal, so I'll just do not show subtotal. There you go. And then you can just put here, right click, and then you fill down. Okay, that means you can just go to report layout and repeat all items. So just like that, we do have this data over here. So now we have 2024, 2025. So if just say you want to know the month-on-month analysis, you can just drag the total sales one more time, and then you just put your right click, and then what you do is you just go to show value as and percentage different from, you choose previous. So by choosing previous, you press OK. So from here we get some understanding how it looks and so on. But there is a problem. The problem is, because when you look carefully, January previous month is December, but this data they are not able to capture. So how am I supposed to capture if just say the particular company have a different financial year? Okay, so this is where things get so interesting. So I'm going to unselect the years. And when I unselect the years, apparently what happened is it will show January to December, because that's how Excel is programmed. So what I'm going to do is, I just want to select this December over here, right click, and then I'll just go to move to the beginning. So apparently what happened is December will appear upwards. I'll do the same thing, November, right click, move to beginning, and then October also same thing, right click, move to the beginning. So in this case, what happened is, if you notice, alright, so the data starts from October 2024 up to September 2025. So this is basically how we can actually understand data. So just say your manager really wants to do some analysis for a month-on-month analysis for a company that has a different financial year, you can actually try to do like this. So but what if just say you want to also to insert the functions, because like this one we can try this. But what if just say you want to insert something like this, like you want to know the day of the month, the day, the month number, the month name, the quarter, and also the year. So how you want to do this? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert some columns over here. Okay, so the thing is here I'm going to put here day of the month. Okay, so this one will use a simple formula, day, select this. So this one, like I told you, Control Shift tilde, and then you just double click. So it will help us to know, okay, what days it is, like first day, second day, third day, and so on. Then I will use the day name. That means like Monday, Tuesday. So what we'll do is equal text function, select this, apostrophe D, and just like that. So we know, okay, 1st October is Tuesday. There you go. And then now we want to know the month name. So what I'm going to do is equal text function again, select this, comma, apostrophe M, and we have October. So this is how it looks like here we have September and so on. Alright, so now we have the month name, but I want to actually put like, okay, October is not the 10th month, it's the 1st month, because the financial year starts from October up to September. Basically this company, the financial year begins from October up to September. So in this case, what I'm going to do, so if they say you want to do the month number, I will use the if function, because if just say I try this function over here, it will return the month number. That means like October, when we took on the normal calendar year, the normal calendar year will start like January, February, March. So apparently in normal calendar year, October is the 10th month. But this October by right should be the first month. Basically, if you see here, like this is the first month, this is the second month, and just say when I drag down, what I want is, I want it to show like, okay, first month is October, second month is November, third month is December, and January is the fourth month, not the first month. So in this case, what I'll do is, I'll use the if function. If that this particular month, okay, it's greater than or equal to 10, then it should do what? It should actually return the month. Yes, this particular month, but you must minus 9. Why we minus 9? Because if 10 minus 9, it will become the first month. November falls on the 11th month. 11 minus 9, it will become the second month. So this is how it works. So if just say it's greater than 10. Otherwise, if just say that this particular month is January. So January, if just say if you look over here, January plus what becomes 4? It plus 3. So that's how it works. So what I'm going to do next is, I'm going to just select this month, select this particular date again. So if just say it's January, I'm going to press 3 and then close bracket and enter. So now if just say I double click, you will notice that, okay, apparently September is the 12th month, October is the first month, and when you scroll down, you will see there's a difference on it. Next, what I want to do is, I also want to show the period, because when you look carefully, October, November, December falls on a different financial year, and January until September falls on a different financial year. So I'm going to put here text formula again, and I'm going to select this as a value, apostrophe MMM 3M, and then YY, close apostrophe, close and close bracket. So October, it will show you October 2024. If you want a space, you can put a space over here. If you want a dash, you can put a dash over here. So when I just put it, so now it looks better. And then if just say you want to know the particular year, so you can just put here the year equal year function, and then you just select this, and then you just control shift tilde, and then you double click. So it will show us the year function. So what we learn from this function is, we can actually learn about functions, how to convert dates to respective columns, like date of the month, day column, month number, month name, quarter number, and also the year, particular year. That means like 2024 and so on. And here also we got learn how we can actually convert it. Suppose if the particular data has a different financial year. But if just say you want to bring to pivot table and you don't want to add additional column, you can try it like this as well. So you can actually use normally what I will do in some cases is, I'll just create a proper sequence like October, November, December, and then I will use XLOOKUP, VLOOKUP to match. But if just say you don't really want to match it, you just want to do inside the pivot table, then this is where you need to just sort, like how I just select this, right click and move. So I'll move to the beginning, up and down and so on. So this is how I did just now.